I recently cleaned out my closet and created a summer capsule wardrobe, and today I'm showing you the 30 pieces that made the cut. Now, this isn't a perfectly curated wardrobe where every item is beige or black and white, and it isn't based on following some strict capsule wardrobe formula either. These are the clothes that fit me, work for my real life, and make getting dressed a whole lot easier. So I'm gonna walk you through the 30 pieces, show you how I mix them and create outfits, and share why I don't feel limited by having such a small wardrobe. But before I show you the individual pieces, there are a few things that made this capsule wardrobe work. First, I chose a fairly consistent color palette so that most of the pieces can be worn together. Second, I kept enough variety for casual days, work, dinners, and occasions where I just want to look a little more polished. And third, I chose pieces based on the life I actually live and not the imaginary life I sometimes shop for. So first off, I have 9 tops. Most of them are simple basics because that's what I reach for most often. And they work with almost every bottom. So I have 4 V-neck t-shirts. I have this orange. I have this cream, a green, and a beige. And then I have a bit more of a casual blue t-shirt. These colors give me more variety than owning, several different or coordinating, tops of the same neutral. And then, in addition, I have some slightly more elevated top. I have a cream camisole. I have a tan cashmere top. I have a black sleeveless top and an orange sleeveless top. And these give me options when I want something that feels a little more polished than a basic t-shirt. And the important thing for me in my wardrobe was not having 9 completely different tops. It was having a few reliable shapes that I know I like wearing and colors and combinations that actually work for me. Now I have 9 bottoms, and I know that sounds like a lot compared to the number of tops, but this is where a lot of the variety in my wardrobe comes from. For summer, I have a pair of denim shorts. I also have a pair of white shorts, happens to be in the laundry. I have 3 skirts. I have a white, a green, and a black. And the different silhouettes are still feminine, but the colors are simple, and I can wear them with a basic t-shirt or dress them up with one of the other tops too. So my 3 full-length options are a tan skinny pant, a brown skinny pant, a white skinny jean, and kind of these olive skinny pants as well. And I know wider leg styles are in right now, but these are the pants that I actually wear. They fit me well, and I already own them. So that matters more to me than building a capsule around whatever happens to be trending. And having bottoms in white, brown, green, black, denim, it means that almost every top has a whole variety of options. Now, with my capsule, I also chose 5 dresses. And for me, dresses are the easiest way for me to get dressed and to build an outfit. So I have, a couple of little polka dotted dresses. This one is very colorful and a green and white. They add a little bit of interest and femininity in my wardrobe. I have a brown shirt dress that I can dress up or down. And same with the white one, I can change it with just a few extra pieces to give me that look. And then this green shirt dress that I absolutely love. And the same thing. And these dresses give me 5 complete outfits with almost no decision making, which is exactly what I want in a simpler wardrobe. Now, the 7 pieces that kind of bring this all together, I have 2 layers, a button-up blue and white linen shirt, and this brown blazer. So the linen shirt works as a light summer layer or casual top, whereas the blazer gives me kind of that structured option when I want my outfit to look a little more polished. And For the shoes, I kept things very simple. I have a pair of brown sandals, tan rattan heels, and then these cheetah print shoes that they're comfortable, but they're also a statement shoe that kind of give that a little, visual look. And then I went with the same thing for a cheetah belt, but also just a simple brown belt. So the belts, they take up almost no space, but they create a little bit of personality. And same with the shoes, just a little bit of personality and something a little different and some interest. So like having the cheetah print, it's that print, but it's in that neutral palette. So it goes with all of my colors and it just changes things up a little bit, gives it that little bit more interest and can kind of change the look of my outfit just with one small piece. This is the kind of simple outfit that I would wear for errands or really just everyday wear. Just a basic V-neck t-shirt, denim shorts, brown sandals. I would probably just, add a brown belt to it. Nothing complicated, but everything fits well and it just works very well together. And because the bottoms are mostly neutral in my wardrobe, I can use any color without making the wardrobe harder to coordinate. And so as you can see, just by switching out the color of the top, different shorts, I can go with the orange top, white shorts. It still feels simple, but it looks completely different than the brown and the denim did. And if you notice, that's completely different than the orange shirt with the tan linen, the brown linen shorts I was wearing earlier, which made it look a little bit more elevated. So just by changing out a couple of pieces, you get a completely different look. Now for something a little more polished, I can pair the cream camisole with the brown pants, a blazer, and now I'm ready for a work meeting or perhaps just a brunch out with friends. Cheetah flats, just kind of add a little interest to it. Now the white dress is another item. It can be dressed up with just the heels or perhaps changing out your jewelry. I don't have a lot, but if you do, you can switch that up and just make it a little more fun for a date night. For a casual day out with friends, wear simple pair of flat sandals, add on the blue and white layered linen shirt, just for something a little more fun and different. And if you have a work meeting, the same dress can be worn with the cheetah flats and a blazer, and you're ready to go. So the ability to change up one piece like I can with the white dress, it's more valuable to me than owning several dresses that only work for one type of occasion. And when I look at this wardrobe as a whole, I don't feel like I only have 30 things to wear. I have 9 tops, 9 bottoms, which create dozens of possible combinations before I even add in the dresses, the layers, the shoes, or belts. Not every single top works with every bottom. And I don't think that has to be the capsule standard. I just need each piece to work with multiple bottoms and to earn its place in my wardrobe. My goal was never to own the smallest possible wardrobe. The goal was to remove the pieces that created clutter or indecision and to keep enough clothing to actually support my actual life. I still have color, I still have dresses, patterns, and different levels of formality. I just don't have to sort through all of it and sort through a closet full of clothes that I don't wear or really like to find what works. So that's my complete 30-item summer capsule wardrobe. And I'm still gonna pay attention to what I actually wear, what I don't reach for, and whether there are any gaps in my wardrobe. But I don't wanna rush out and fill every possible gap just because I have space in my closet now. So for me, the biggest benefit of creating this capsule has been making my clothes, the clothes that I already own, easier to find, easier to see, easier to combine, and easier to wear. So let me know in the comments which piece or outfit combination was your favorite, and whether you would ever try creating a small seasonal wardrobe. So if you enjoyed this video, you may also want to watch my closet clean out and capsule planning video where I showed the process of getting to this point, and I'll link that for you somewhere on the screen. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Karen. This is Prep, Simplify, Thrive, and I'll see you next week.